woman with two husbands. We kind of like each other.
Alexia, Doug, and Jacob's relationship is not the norm.
It's not boring, that's for sure.
One guy and two girls is a threesome, and one girl and two guys is a train. Chicka chicka.
A lot of males, when they find out that I have two husbands,
They think
they
it's a
always say,
free-for-all.
do you want a third?
Just lay down. Not like that.
It all happened by an accident.
Alexia and I dated with other girls on and off.
Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting. As soon as I technically started dating Jake and he entered our family, we kind of were just done with that other lifestyle.
It seemed like a good idea, and it was because I was the type of person where it's just like, I can't show love just to one person.
Every single polyamorous relationship is set up differently. So each person has different rules, different boundaries. Oh, the kids love it. Extra presents. From everybody, multiple families.
Yeah, no.
Pause there real fast. Like, so basically, it was her idea to bring in a third guy. I mean, come on now, man. Like dude, you got to stand up, man, and say, hey, man, I don't want this. And, you know, I'm not, you got to stand up and say, I don't want this and I'm not having that. You can't let your girl bring in a third guy. Like, what is he doing?
Another grandma.
Be nice. Be nice. Soft Texas.
I got three parents. I don't really think of my stepdad as like a full-on dad, but that's it.
I just think of them as normal family, how every other family is basically.
We are pretty specific with the kids to let them know to keep it probably to a minimum, just so it's not acceptable, socially acceptable. We know that.
So thank you.
Sometimes I think about what their friends may think, or, you know, if they get any type of teasing or anything like that in school because of our relationship.
Even if they're friends, if their parents question them, I mean, honestly, they can question them all they want, but it's none of their business. As they're just like, well, who is that? All they need is to be like, that's the guy who takes care of me. That's it. That's it.
It's the nanny, as Christy says. He's the nanny.
If you guys out here want to do this type of stuff, I mean, have at it. My problem is when you get older and you have more responsibilities and you're trying to do this type of stuff, right? So they have children, right? So in my opinion, all these people are selfish, right? Because you have to put your kids first. And right now, they're not doing that. They're putting their own personal interests above their kids. And we all been children, and we know how bad it can get in high school about being teased, talked about, and just being just pretty much harassed as a kid growing up, right? Because we all know kids can be relentless. And to put your kids through that is very, very, very selfish. I personally would never put my kids through anything like that, because what's going to happen is, you know, they're going to be somewhere, they're going to be out, other kids going to see it, it's going to spread across the school. Y'all even did a documentary on it, which makes it even 100 times worse. Now, everybody in the whole town know what your parents do. And it's just terrible, man. Those kids are going to grow up messed up. They're going to need all types of therapy. They're not going to be right, because that's not the natural way things are supposed to go. When them other kids get a hold of this information, the teasing and the jokes and everything, it's just going to be relentless. See what else I got to say.
All right, let me get you a cup.
Your Highness.
Not too much, because every time I give you stuff like this, you always put it in your hair. And now a lot of people ask me, so what is he, like a brother husband? I'm just like, not really. I was just like, he's just Doug.
All the above.
All the above.
Yep.
While we have another male in our relationship, there's no sexual desire from me towards him.
I love him to death, so I don't necessarily have to feel like I need to have sex with him to show him love.
Pause. That dude is gay. I'm not saying it to be mean towards gay people. I don't know any straight men who speak that way. There's some sugar in that tank.
Hey, don't make a mess, please. Thank you.
Obviously, you want more strawberries.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, we all sleep in the same bed and I sleep in the middle.
I don't even really like being cuddled with at night, so having two other people involved,
is like really difficult for me because I'm like the whole vampire thing. It was like, just don't touch me.
Yeah,
just
I
leave
mean,
me in the
I
prison
don't
bed.
like.
It's like a prison bed.
I don't like being all laid on.
For me, it's more like when I come home from work and they've both kind of like migrated over to my side, so I got like a little edge like this to like hold on to.
Right.
You know?
He literally just shakes me. He's like, come over.
Get over.
So you come home from work, he done banged her out all crazy and done had her spread eagle all on the bed, and you come home from work and gotta sleep in the damn corner. See, look, man, they're not happy. Like, those guys are not happy. They're sitting there pretending like they're happy. They're pretending that it's okay. But they're not happy. Like, and because naturally, no man is going to be happy in a situation where he's sharing his girlfriend with another man. But I'll continue. Let's continue.
Yeah.
You know, as far as jealousy goes, you know, occasionally you get that feeling of wanting to be wanted. I mean, I think that's natural. There's no competition, you know, rivalry, no way.
We've been together for 8 years. She kind of like does the best that she can and try to balances it out.
Sometimes when I talk about other girls and I keep hearing their name come up, I'm like, who is this? Like, so yeah, sometimes, but that's just natural human being. Do I think they're gonna come over and take over my entire life? Girl, go ahead. I got lots of bills to pay.
Is that good?
I feel bad for you. I feel so bad.
You threw it on the ground.
Your brother's
Josh is here?
Yeah. Today we invited family over. We're just gonna have a barbecue. Whatever you do, don't drop the eggs. Right after you said it. Oops. That was a little tough. Some family members are obviously not on board.
Why would they?
Most of the time, it was really hard for my mom to accept it right away. She honestly thought that it was gonna fail.
I think that when they first started out, it was a little hard to understand because I've only been in a monogamy relationship.
My dad thought that this was a joke, and he was like, "Oh, he'll come back." And they're just so old school, you know.
She saw Jake come over and kiss you, and she's
So
like,
old school.
she had no idea, so she was like,
Well,
She thought she was witnessing something really bad.
yeah,
But over time, watching their family grow and how they interact together, I think that they do this very well.
I'm not gonna hide anything from anybody.
But we don't sugarcoat anything. It is what it is. If they're not happy for me because I'm happy, then, you know, that's their choice.
You're not
Now
happy
we gotta
though.
color eggs.
She's the only
All
person
right.
that's happy. Y'all not happy.
Yeah. What is
That's
this?
not
I
what
don't know,
happy
I'm
men look
reading.
like.
Here. That's what this red-
And right now it's 3, but could it be more down the road? Absolutely. You know, there's a benefit to having a lot of people and a lot of people to lean on and that kind of thing. Usually when, you know, people come over and they see the household and how things are and how we live our lives, you know, they see that, wow, man, that really is great and you guys are well off and you're doing well.
When you have the people that are with you for as long as we've been together, I mean, honestly, we always ask where that person's at. Where's Doug at? Where's Alexi at? When are they gonna
true.
get home? So is 3 a crowd?
It's not a crowd for us, you know, it's comfortable.
No. Hell no. Okay, so just my thoughts on this. Where to even start with this, man? Like, this is a problem because, see, this situation isn't even natural. If it wasn't for modern medicine and modern technology, you know, she wouldn't be able to verify the paternity of the children, right? This is why you're not supposed to have 5 or 6 men running up in you and doing all that stuff, right? Because you can't verify paternity of the children. So it's not really a natural thing to do. It's not a natural way to live, right? Most mammals don't live that way. They just don't. So for them to live that way, I mean, okay, they doing what they doing, but they're not really taking into account of the damage they're doing to the children and themselves. This is my thoughts on that, man. You know, please like and subscribe, share your thoughts on it too. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm just too old school. I don't know, but help me out, man. Just put something in there in the comments if you can. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.